land acquisition in Ghana.
Okay.
Takes you through everything you need to know, basically. The Lungwas 2 thinks his boundary ends here, and the Stashes 2 thinks his boundary ends here. There's always conflict. Ownership, the fact that our traditional owners don't know the full extent of their land is the number one problem.
So I'm here with Loya Gad, who is a seasoned professional when it comes to acquiring property in Ghana. And I'm really excited because I found somebody who's also an author and has written some amazing books about the process of purchasing property in Ghana. So Loya Gad, it's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you. Tell me more about these books.
Yes, so basically this takes you through the whole value chain of land acquisition in Ghana.
Okay.
Takes you through everything you need to know, basically, before you attempt to acquire land. And once you've acquired the land, it tells you what you need to do, getting through the process of registration all the way through to development.
Okay. What would you say is the reason why you wrote this book? Why is it important that people should understand the process of purchasing land in Ghana?
Yeah, so what I realized that from my 23 years working as a public servant, the government agency, land registration, I realized that a lot of people have had their fingers bent in deals in acquiring land. So it answers the frequently asked questions.
Okay.
How can I acquire land in Ghana as a foreigner, and so on and so forth. So it basically tells you what you need to look out for. And I would say this is a land buyer's checklist.
A land buyer's checklist.
You need.
Okay. You need. What else have we got here?
Yeah, so this is my most recent.
Okay.
Is an introduction to customary land in Ghana, and it's made for our traditional leaders, our families, skins, clans, and all those who own land in Ghana. It's basically to help them manage land efficiently, because we think that once we get that right at that level, the litigation and the conflicts and the multiple sales going to reduce. Yes, and this one is a combination of topics on land in Ghana.
Okay.
So it runs through everything, insurance, everything. So it's just a handbook. I'm sure you can read it.
Amazing. So I think it's really important. So I've recently released an ebook myself about how the diaspora can purchase property in Ghana, right? But this is really in depth, which is great. I mean, 3 books covering that just shows you that there's so much that you need to know to purchase property in Ghana. But you're a lawyer in this space. What are some of the key things that you find in the space of the legal field that has really been a hindrance for people purchasing properties in Ghana?
Number one, the fact that the landowners don't know the full extent of their land. So, for analogy's sake, the Lungwas 2 thinks his boundary ends here, and the Stashes 2 thinks his boundary ends here. There's always conflict. So what happens is that you have land from the Lungwas, and the next moment, the Tashians are on your neck, and they said it's for them. So land ownership, the fact that our traditional owners don't know the full extent of their land is the number one problem. I also talk about frustration with land administration, land registration, and if you have attempted to acquire land and register land, then you know what I mean. Yeah. It could be a bit of
tedious process.
And so on and so forth. And the fact that a lot of people are in haste to acquire land. Land acquisition requires time. You should have the time and patience to go through all that. In fact, in this book, I have listed what you need to do.
Amazing.
The fact that you even need to get the ID, cross-check the ID of the person who claims to be selling the land.
Yes.
Because most of the time the deals go bad and it becomes difficult to even identify this person. And there's a lot of things that you'd have got about 10 checklists.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be hosting a masterclass to help the diaspora to invest into property in Ghana and land, etc. And we'll love to have someone like you, especially from the legal field, to make sure that you could educate those people and know that obviously these are the processes that you have to take when it comes to buying property in Ghana. So I'll be looking forward to engaging with you in that space as well.
Oh, Lorraine, I look forward to that. And I look forward to the phone call to say, Gad, you have your session tomorrow.
That will be the case because it's really important. The law side, the legal side, the ownership types, the land tenure, all of that is really, really important. So it'll be great to have you. But yeah, check out these books. Where can everybody buy these books?
So these books are all available at Kingdom Books.
Kingdom Books, yes. Okay.
Yeah, we're working on an e-copy.
Amazing. Yeah. Kingdom Books in Accra, Ghana. You can purchase these books. There's an e-copy that's going to be out very soon as well. And Loya Gad, where can people find you if they need to?
Yes, so I work for Rem Law Consult. We are based in North Legon. I think if you do a Google on Rem Law, you should find us.
Amazing. Thank you, Loya Gad. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.